Cecily, open comments about the win today.
I'm still kind of a little shaky. I got the chills from Jade's buzzer beater. Not even a buzzer beater, but I thought it was a good defensive effort today. Shots weren't falling again like they weren't on Saturday, so that was a little tough. And they hit big shots again and again when we messed up on defense. So just trying to perfect our defense still is something that I think we're going to keep working towards. And we made big shots when it was necessary. So.
You hit that dagger 3 towards the end there, really changed the momentum of the game. What's going through your mind in those moments? Are you thinking, I got to show up right now? Is there more of a sense of urgency?
I guess there's a little bit more sense of urgency. I try not to think about it. I try to take that shot in rhythm like I would any other shot at any point in the game. And I think that's what helps the most, because if you think about it too much, then you might try to change your shot or change something about what you're doing. So just trying to do it in the flow of the game, I think, is what helped me make that shot.
In the game against Lehigh on Saturday, you told me that you guys were playing with a sense that it was like a playoff game, and Coach wanted you to do that. Was that, again, the mindset in today's matchup?
Yeah, I think from here on out, we're trying to focus on games and say that they're playoff games. So, like, if we lose this game, we're going home. Like, there's nothing after that. And today we tried to focus on this game as, like, we don't have a chance of getting first place if we lose this game. And so having that mindset, especially as a senior, is helping me try to play a little bit more intense and with more of a sense of urgency. And so I think that helped us today, especially towards the end.
As a senior and one of the main leaders of this squad, what's it like to watch a freshman player like Jade finish a game out like that?
It was awesome. Coach Meg joked in the locker room that I was a good decoy because they probably thought that I was going to take the last shot, and then Katie entered the ball to Jade, and I was watching it from the middle of the paint and just saw it go in, and I started screaming, and then I realized we had to still play defense. But it's really incredible. She's coming into her own really well, and I'm only excited for what she is going to do in the future.
Great passing performance tonight, as well as a great shooting performance. How do you help unlock the offense with your passing?
It's especially tough against the zone because we aren't shooting the ball well, so that's why people are playing us in zone. So just trying to put me as a bigger target in the middle of the paint, in the middle of their zone, to try to break it, because if you throw the ball inside and you can kick it out to shooters on the outside. So I think that change in the second half was probably helpful, to put me in there so that they could throw it up to maybe where the BU players couldn't get it. And I thought that everyone moved pretty well, or at least better in the second half around the zone than we did in the first half.
And can you quickly take us through the last 2 minutes, just what was going through your head?
Oh, gosh. Last 2 minutes, I don't even know. I don't even know when I made that 3, but just like a lot of intensity and a lot of, like, we can still do this. And I think that's something that's special about our team this year, is that we've dug ourselves out of holes, even though the holes aren't necessary to put ourselves in the first place, but we've dug ourselves out of them, and finding more ways to win, which, as compared to my freshman year, we found, I think, every way to lose, where we only won 8 games that year. So being able to be a part of a team like this now is really special.
And you mentioned the defense earlier. Can you just take us through what role that played in the win?
I think it really helped us a lot today. When it's a low-scoring game like that, when we're incapable of scoring like that, it's really helpful. And just like knowing the scout and knowing what BU was going to do in those intense moments, and what shooters they were probably going to try to isolate or get open, and knowing each player's tendency and trying to finish the play with a rebound. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.